World War II began on September 1st, 1939. However, the United States did not enter the war until December 8, 1941, the day after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. John left for war at age 18 in 1943. When the war first began, Dorothy was only 12 years old. She remained at home while her older brothers went off to war.
First of all, it was very difficult to be away from home. I was very young, but I knew that I was there fighting for my country.
Cried when they left because we never knew whether we would see them again. I seemed to be very happy, although I did miss my two brothers, and my mother and father were very sad most of the time. My mother would cry a lot because her two sons were at war.
Back at home, the government issued ration coupons to purchase goods such as coffee, sugar, gas, clothing, oil, meat, cheese, and butter. Fashion was also altered during this time. To conserve wool and cotton, dresses became shorter and pleated skirts no longer had pleats.
Our food was rationed, and I remember that my mother used to get a pound of butter from the store, and they would give her some yellow coloring.
Lard, right?
It was lard. And so after she got through mixing it, it kind of looked like butter, you know, so we ate it.
Women's role in the society increased as all the men were sent to war. The war brought them new opportunities and skills as they filled the jobs that the men had done pre-wartime. They took over wartime jobs, joined the Red Cross, and served in the military.
On December 16, 1944, the Battle of the Bulge began in Belgium, Germany. This German-initiated battle, occurring towards the end of the war, is considered the largest fought battle by Americans in World War II.
And I was 18 years of age. I entered and earned my combat infantry badge at the time of the Battle of the Bulge. One of the moments that I remember was how I earned my combat infantry badge. We were going up a hill, and an 88, German 88, shot at us, missed us by about 6 feet, and we called the artillery and they knocked it out. And thank God I'm here because they missed.
A major turning point in World War II was when the U.S. dropped 2 atomic bombs, Little Boy and Fat Man, on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The explosions of the bombs could be heard from 40 miles away and caused mass civilian death and destruction.
I remember one time I was on my way to church. It was a Sunday afternoon, and I was reading a paper on the way, and all of a sudden I heard this whee, boom, and this bomb fell just close enough to kind of, you know, shake me a little bit. And that was something that, you know, you don't want to experience too often. But I was lucky I didn't get hurt.
The end of the war was a relief for many who had survived overseas. They were all overjoyed to be able to return home and see their families. The families at home were also overjoyed to have their sons and husbands coming back home.
I knew the war was over because when we got up just south of Belgium, they brought in a truckload of liquor. And I wasn't drinking then, but I had a drink that day and didn't feel very good after. But I knew that the war was over once we got into the southern part of Belgium. Well, I'd like to say finally that both of you were very good interviewers, and I'm very happy that I had a chance to share some happy thoughts with you. Thank you very much. You're both the greatest.